Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show some Afterplant Molotovs. I feel like these are pretty much forgotten about because even in 3K Elo I see people face checking a position to throw a Molotov. So they're peeking like this and then they're throwing a Molotov, which is very unlucky to lose a round like that, guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I'm not sure how many, like 12 different Molotovs for Afterplant situations, and you just need to use all of them in different scenarios, and some of them you can even use a CT if you're playing retake or something like this and you want to waste enemies time to to play retake. So the first Molotov, guys, this one is pretty known. You just Molotov like this, it's landing on top of the default, so the plant here and here, Fnatic plant and default plant, will get mollied. Also it should hit this, so someone can't hide right here behind triple without getting hit by the Molo. If they plant right here and here, what you can do, guys, is stand right here, and then you're just going to do a Molotov like shown. This will burn right here and here, so yeah, they can't defuse the bomb. Or if they are planting while you're playing CT, you can also do this Molo, and then it will delay the plant. You can queue it up with a nade and then make a combo, so he will die or take a lot of damage, even if he gets the plant down. If you're playing on ramp, guys, what I would suggest doing is throwing a Molotov into this one right here, because this will Molo right here, and it can spread here sometimes. If it's planted here and you want to make a good Molotov, guys, you have to peek out a little bit, but instead of peeking like this, it's a little bit more safe to throw the Molotov right here or something like this, okay? If you're playing right here, what you can do is do a Molotov right here, and it will be default Molotov. Also, guys, you can also do it from jungle. And as you might know, guys, these Molotovs is also some good Molotov to use if you're playing connector or window player when they are executing A and there is a smoke right here and here, of course. Then you can use these Molos to delay their plane and stuff like this, okay? But it's also good if you're lurking in connector as a T and then it's maybe not planted for you. Then you have time to throw this Molotov and then you have time to rotate around CT to make some great impact on the round if your team dies a bit too fast or something like this. I believe this was the Molotovs, guys, that is used for A side most part. Now we're going to go for B. So the first one I want to show you is from apps, of course. If you want a Molotov default, you can just throw default like this, and then you can just do the same Molotov just by taking a step. Then it will be the short Molotov, which is also really good. If you're playing on short, guys, there's not really like some really good ones you can do. If it's default, you kind of have to peek by throwing one of these two. If it's planted for short, guys, you kind of need to peek as well. So it's a hard position to do these Molotovs from. But there is one where you can throw it into this wall, but it's pretty inconsistent. So it's hard to do. Okay. And the plant needs to be good. So as you can see, this one spreads to this position, but it needs to be all the way in the corner right here. So it needs to be this one right here, all the way in the corner, as you can see. Then it will be in the Molo. And if you just have a teammate where you say plant for short and he plants here or he plants here, it might not reach them. And this is what you have to be aware of, either by zooming in on your minimap so you know exactly where the bomb is planted, looking at the bomb, or you planted it yourself or something like this. And as I said, it's a little bit inconsistent because if you do it too high, guys, it will hit right here and then it will drop faster. Like if it hits right here, then it will go down instead of forward, okay? The last one, guys, is kitchen, guys. Instead of peeking like this, doing this so he can plant and then peek you, what you need to do is either cross like this so he can't spot you, and then you can just do a default throw like this. If you want to Molo short, guys, what you can do is Molo into this pillar right here. This will do a really good Molo here. It will also hit over here if it has enough power. So that is pretty neat. And then you can also do a Molotov right here if you want to do this. The reason, guys, why this Molotov is better if they plant it default, because as you see, this one actually also are able to spread to default if you do a straight Molotov. I would still suggest doing this one The reason being, what it can do is if it lands right here, guys, it will make the CT go to the left, okay? And if you're playing retake, what you need to be aware of is, of course, when you're doing the molo, then you are crossing, and then you have a chance to get out of kitchen, okay? Because then the only thing you have to be aware of is this position and this position, and then you can shift out and play the afterplant afterwards, okay? So it's a bit better to have a molo which lands like right here, so you have idea where the CT are playing. But of course, if it's the last tick or something, this should be enough to do the work. Guys, I believe this was most of the Molotovs which you need for Afterplant. I know some of them were quite simple, but I feel like some of them is forgotten about, especially this one on ramp is really broken, and I'm tired of seeing people walking out through a bad Molotov. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, guys. Check out my stream. I'm most likely streaming because I'm streaming every day at the moment. And otherwise, guys, just enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.